Beyond the threshold, you know the ascension is the final step in the evolution of the Earth. Align with its purpose and be connected through the multidimensional layers and weave together the interrelated elemental, human, and psychic realms into the spiritual matrix. The interconnecting sacred spherical expanding dimensions code the information in the divine keys of creation. Each point of light is held within the network of grids upon nucleus points or attractive heart centers in the midst of dark matter. This is the feminine soul energy of earth and love, where it corresponds to the infinity of creative being. This radiating cosmic energy of positive light force comes from the source of the central sun and is a spiritual sun that shines, manifesting, illuminating, living energy of conscious divine awareness. You are called by the uplifting enlightenment of the teachers of the light. It is you who are asked to be way showers for the family of light. Light is energy and vibration radiating with purpose to guide creation. It is the river of life, the essence of your being, the manifestation of mind engaged by love, the creation of reality by truth, the fulfillment of knowledge by passion, the destiny of your spirit by the eternity of your soul. You are a way shower, and from this moment forward your name is called. It is spoken by the guides you have known as friends. It is the friends who have walked the path with you and guided your steps to this page, to this place, to this consciousness, to these words. The new paradigm has been created and the network is empowered. The network is a grid of connections between affinities and realities. There is a dynamic harmonic stream between the points of light. A membrane of consciousness floats like a clear layer, a blanket of light, a field of energy between points of light which are the beings of spiritual affinity. With feeling and awareness you begin to recognize each other as way showers, and you are aware of the strength of the illuminations. You are radiant energy with brightness, density, effervescence, clarity, presence, quality, luminescence, intensity, and the enlightened auras shining forth into the darkness. Higher intelligence has been asked to formulate a plan for the ascension of earth energy into sacred oneness. The earth is being transformed by light. Light is a vibration, and the light which is transforming the earth is a higher light, which is creating change in the planetary systems as the accelerated frequencies of this cosmic energy of higher light demands entrainment to this frequency. Consciousness expands through experience and corresponds to the energy of light. Light expands into the void and is neutral. The new paradigm of grid creation is to move the timelines together with focused attention. Your groups are physically, emotionally, and mentally gathered through the electronic systems represented through the advancing technologies of telecommunications and the Internet. Spiritually, through multidimensional contact and philosophic understanding, the awakening of the group mind is connecting the spiritual body of humanity. The power of yoga, meditation, channeling, music, art, healing, and light work have correlated with these rising vibrations. The attention of humanity to be connected to the earth is now being focused to the mountains, which are elevated above mass consciousness and receive first the cosmic energies coming into this planet. In this recreation, the sacred mountains are calling the healers, light workers, and shaman of the planet to gather with consciousness and attention on these grid points. Wave upon wave is coming into the system and then disseminating into the consciousness of the planet and the service of humanity. These cosmic energy streams are higher vibrations as all existence operates in accord with the natural laws of frequency, intensity, and clarity. The currency of energy transitions between the highest cosmic energy and the fastest light to the densest, darkest matter and slowest feeling is the process of this transformation. The speed of light is increasing by raising in vibration its intensity and frequency, which is creating a clear stream of energy unhindered and superconductive. The static of negative resistance contradiction is being shattered by the transmutation of dark into light. Expansion is ultimately the essence of universal reality. Expansion allows for infinity, and the universe operates under the law of infinite unity. The story of limitation is a perspective of a single-dimensional structure which cannot contain the other dimensions, nor even allow it to be a fundamental construct of the universe as known by the divine mind. Beyond the third dimension, space and time are lower dimensional agreements which require limitation. Limitation is a fundamental necessity of time-space environments which operate along a linear path model. The model is incapable of establishing a theorem of totality. Particularization of this empirical modeling into universality leads to an illogical solution which develops into meaningless conundrums and the paradox of impossibility. The science which proposes such limitations upon logical investigation creates a priori ignorance. Investigations that have no boundaries on its process, the thoughts, beliefs, issues, and obstacles that arise, form a wave of expansive observation which moves beyond limited awareness and a single limited dimensional experience. The key alterations which bring a solution or reconciliation are those that continue to raise your vibration and elevate your consciousness. In present consciousness, polarization offers resistance to the wave of enlightenment which comes through the central neutral beam of the fifth dimensional awareness. In consideration of the physical nature of the third-dimensional linear, spatial, and particular existence, the wave of energy which is being summoned by the planetary logos is having a tremendous effect of causing the logical mind the inability to specify reference points. The grids are being changed on the planet that require a multidimensional awareness which the dimensions are functioning at different frequencies and densities. Your being operates on many timelines and realities which are not tethered to any one distinct system. There are many channels of experience that you are gathering at any point upon the matrix. From the perspective that you are engaged within, at any point you may experience any such expansions or be entertained, educated, and or create other options. The current energy wave intensity focuses within a gravitational feminine feeling self-based now awareness wherein a compassionate action is accountable and we are in responsible creation. The new wave of energy is higher frequency non-polarizing which opens up higher light grid points. To receive this type of energy, it is necessary for humanity and each individual to find solutions which reduce static, which is caused by lower frequency polarization. Discord, conflict, duality, miscommunication creates static through incongruence. You are called to find solutions for yourself and to assist your community as a way shower. The ideas reaching and awakening the mass mind are not new. The difference is the beliefs about the ideas are being charged with energy. The energy which is moving into the fields of consciousness is transmuting humanity. The mountains are the signal points for humanity to rise and to accept the spiritual awakening. Here the view of the world is elevated and accelerated even further. Ascend in physical form to the high places and know of the plan of the masters. You will be given the coordinates of your involvement. You are asked to go to the quiet places to seek the knowledge of the ancients who are awaiting your arrival. In every land there are sacred places within the earth that are vortexes of energy. From eclipse to the equinox, and from the equinox to the eclipse, the balancing of the energies of the earth are underway. The firstborn of the family of light awaken with the power of the heart to sing again the song of freedom. The ending of the year will be the great breakthrough for humanity, will be given the vision of collective spiritual reasoning. The wave of energies that are arriving from the galactic heart pulsate the message of peace and enjoyment. The dimensions of space and time that have held the codes of limitation and reduction are being replaced by the plan of abundance and expansion. The vessel of the body is enthusiastically receiving more and more light. The higher vibrations are reaching within and opening the grids within the body in harmony with the planetary grid. As the planet responds to the energies of your body and your body responds to the energies of the earth responds to the energies of the universe. The vortexes are opening on the grid points. You will find the centers because of the beauty and majesty. Everywhere they are, and the more magnificent and wondrous the beauty, the more elevated you will find your alignment.